Hi TNTers, I'm going to take you through our travel workout. So many of you guys go on vacation, especially over the holidays, but in general, work keeps you from getting to get to TNT. And what we're going to do is take you through our travel workout. Just look at what I do. You can do it in your hotel room. You don't have to go down to the gym. It's very basic. I am going to supplement a couple things for, let's say for example, your luggage. I will not be having you use luggage. I'm going to use this BOSU so we can visually imagine that this is a piece of luggage for one of the movements. So this is how basically the workout goes. I have it written down right here, and you guys can easily get this online from us too. We're going to go through the workout. We're going to do 1 set to failure on each exercise, and we're going to go through it twice. So I'm going to do all 13 movements in a row. I'm going to take a quick breather, and then I'm going to repeat it again. Okay, so very easy to follow and do. Now I'm not going to do the full workout all the way through in terms of the amount of going to failure, but I'm just going to demonstrate each movement so you guys feel comfortable with it. Okay, so we start out with a set of push-ups, okay? So we're going to be just like this, hands a little wider than your shoulders, so you can get 90-degree bend in your elbows, so work your triceps and chest equally. So you can either do it in a regular push-up position, going down 90 degrees, back up. If that gets too hard for you, drop right to your knees. If that's still too hard, guys, go to your belly, do belly push-ups. Any progression is fine. I'm just going to keep going in one of these positions until I can't do anymore. Once I get to failure, let's pretend like I just got to failure. I would move on to the next movement, which is a bicycle crunch. Basic bicycles, hands behind your head. We're going to twist diagonally from side to side. This is your advanced position with both legs in the air. I'm pressing my lower back into the floor as I twist from side to side. If this gets too hard, just drop your leg down. Go to this modified position. If it's still too much for you, bend your top leg. Go from here to here, alternating back and forth, okay? And once again, I would go till I can't do any more, and I move on to the next exercise, which is our supplement of luggage right here. All right, so we're going to pretend like this is a piece of luggage. We're going to get that luggage, and we're going to hold it underneath our chin, and we're just going to do a shoulder press. Obviously, you could use luggage, you could use anything. We're just going to be pressing over our head, up and down I go until I can't do any more, okay? So once I get to failure with our imaginary luggage, I'm done with that. I get to failure, I put it down, I get out of the way, and I move on to the next exercise, which is going to take me right over to what's called a squat. And all you guys know how to squat well. Now remember, when we do our squat, stand a little wider in your hips, turn your toes out just slightly to take away the inflexibility most people have in their Achilles tendon. I'm going to turn sideways now so you can see how my hips move. Butt sticks out, shoulders forward, deep bend, push through my heels, back up. Remember, it's completely okay to go through a full range of motion with light weights or your body weight, okay? So I'm doing squats, butt sticks out, shoulders forward, deep bend. The lower I go, the more I work those glutes, which we all know we want to tighten up. So I'm going straight up and down. I get to failure, move on to the next movement, okay? Next one we got is some bench dips, okay? Actually, I'm sorry, we have reverse lunges next. So I'm going to go right from those squats, right into reverse lunges. Look how my body moves. First, look at the width. It's going to be a little wider and hip wide. Now look at it from the side so you can see the movement. I'm going to step backwards, bend both legs, stand up. Switch to the other side. My weight is pushing off my front heel. I drive through that heel, I come up. My shin is vertical as I go downward. It's okay to look down. I'm not hunching over or anything, but I want to watch my form. Make sure my shin is vertical, weight's on my heel as I alternate from side to side. Okay? Now we go to the next movement, which is a bench dip. Okay? I don't have a bench in here if you guys take a look. What I'm going to basically do is create a bench, but you, in your hotel room, the edge of the bed is probably the best spot to do it. All you would simply do, you know what, let's look at this punching bag thing over here. We can pretend like it's the edge of the bed, and this is a great example of showing you that you can do a bench dip on anything. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to go right on the edge, base my hands on the edge, and I'm going to bend my elbows, go down 90 degrees, back up. Here, back up. If I got my legs out, it'll be harder. If I bring my legs in, it'll be easier. I just go so I can't do any more. So think about that. I just did one of our best upper body movements you can do on the side of something that is a punching bag. So you will be able to do that on the edge of a bed. Maybe you'll find something else like a chair that you can put your hands on and go right into it. So I would have done that to failure, and then I move on to the next movement, which is back to our bicycle crunches like we did earlier. Okay? So we go right here, back to our bicycles. Once again, remember our modifications, our leg on the floor, our leg bent, going back and forth. I go, till I can't do anymore. Okay? Next one we got is a one-legged hip thrust, working our hamstrings, glutes, and lower back, but primarily our hamstrings and glutes. You're going to lay on my back. You're going to push off your heel, hands at your side, drive up as high as you can, back down, touch the floor. Pause for a split second, back up. Do both sides to failure. Then we switch to the other side. Go to failure. So you can't do any more, okay? I hop right back up. I'm going again, back to my bicycles, okay? Boom, going to failure. Remember, I can modify positions again, right here. Whichever one you want to do. Now we go back to our push-up, okay? So right back to push-ups like the first one. Remember, if it gets too hard, go to your knees. If that gets too hard, go to your belly. Up and down you go until you get to failure, okay? Then we go back to our squats. Notice we're repeating the same stuff a lot. What are we trying to do? Keep it simple for you. We don't need to make it complicated to get a good workout while you're traveling. We don't need to make it complicated for you in a hotel room. This will maintain your strength while you're gone, okay? So we're going to go back to our squats. Remember, stance, it's a little wider in shoulder width, toes turned out. Remember, transfer the weight to your heels, butt sticks out, push to your heels and the outside of your feet. Even good for a nice deep bend. Remember, it's okay to go all the way down with light weights or your own body weight. Okay, did our squats, we go back to our reverse lunges. Back and forth we go. Remember, shins vertical. I'm pushing through my heel. Up and down I go. Notice I tend to look down, so I'm going to watch my form and make sure I'm doing it correctly. Okay? Do my reverse lunges. And our last one we'll go back to is our bicycles. This is exercise 13. Go back to our bicycles, modifying the position if it gets too hard. And we're going right here. So I get to failure, can't do any more. So those are the 13 movements that make up your travel workout. I go through those 13, one time to failure. I just did them all for you, obviously talking you through it. It'll be much quicker when you do it yourself. And now, I take a quick breather, get some water, and I do it again, one more time, okay? So 13 in a row, catch my breath, and then I'm going to repeat that same sequence again. Push up, bicycle, the luggage shoulder press, squats, alternating reverse lunges, bench dips on the edge of a chair, a bed, any random thing you can put your arm on to do it. Bicycle crunches again, one-legged hip thrust, one leg, and then the other side. Then we go back to our bicycle crunches again, another set of push-ups, squats, reverse lunges, and then bicycles again, 13 in a row. You do that, you'll be able to maintain your strength when you go on a trip. Okay, TNTers, make sure you do them.